Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from the Primetime Radio studios inside the bunker, an undisclosed location in beautiful New Jersey. Streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, and Twitch on the Let's Go Devils Network as the Devils take on the Pittsburgh Penguins down in Pittsburgh today. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Nice little mid-afternoon matinee game. Some hockey going on. Steve Engel's working, and he can't talk. But Steve Engel always talks. Saying hello to Mike Rosenzweig, Tom, Joseph Lenham, Max. Devils right now have won 3 in a row. They beat the Flyers on Sunday. They beat the BJs on Tuesday, with Mrs. Fields getting her first win of the season. And then on Thursday, beating Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, Stuart Skinner, the Edmonton Oilers, to win 3 in a row. Mrs. Fields getting her second win of the season. It's been a good week. It's been a tremendous week for the New Jersey Devils. 6 solid points. 6 solid points. 3 regulation wins in a row. Now, you may have thought after that lackluster trade deadline that maybe the Devils are done. Jack Hughes out for the season. Dougie Hamilton out for at least the regular season. Same with Jonas Siegenthaler. Doom and gloom after losing 6-1 to the Winnipeg Jets, the WJs. But boy, does winning solve everything. And the impact player of at the moment is number 12, Cody Glass, coming from Pittsburgh. Didn't really work out there. But now you have a Devils team that's starting to gain confidence. It's a team that's coming together without Jack Hughes, without Dougie Hamilton, without Jonas Siegenthaler. Did you think it was going to happen? Well, I felt at the time this could be an opportunity. Timo Meier has been on fire. He doesn't need to score goals or get assists. What he's doing right now is he's winning battles. He's a constant force on the ice, putting constant pressure on the opposition. The Devils have simplified their game. They are making decisions without hesitation. Think quick, and speed kills. They're now playing that north-south game. They're now driving hard to the net. They're now protecting their goaltender. And I'm telling you, Cody Glass is a good player. As Tom says, the glass is full. Cody Glass is a decent player. The bottom 6 is now, it feels like it's alive right now. And the Devils are just finding ways to win. And that's all we want. That's all we want, folks, is the Devils to be in it and competitive every night from now to the end of the regular season and hopefully throughout the playoffs. And I want to know from you, are you surprised so far with this New Jersey Devils team? I'm not. because this team all along had depth. As bad as it is that they lost Jack Hughes and Dougie Hamilton and Siegenthaler, who is having a remarkable season, this team has depth, and the depth is being tested right now. And right now they're playing the Pittsburgh Penguins. The so-called last gasp of the Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, and he even put Chris Letang, and just put a little Marc-Andre Fleury in there, even though he's not playing on them. But he was a big part of that franchise back 20 years ago. It's the last gasp of that era. And they're not doing so well, relatively, all season. They're trying to figure it out. There's only a handful of games left, and we'll go over some numbers, courtesy of Max, who diligently put a spreadsheet together, which I'll get to in a sec. The Devils have a chance to get over the hump today and win 4 games in a row. 4, the magic number 4. And right now they've won 3 in a row this week. And it's coming at the perfect time. They're playing with more confidence, more pizzazz. Sure, they're making some mistakes here, but they're getting help from other teammates. Tomas Tatar, skating hard. Nathan Bastian as well. And you want to roll 4 lines. Jesper Bratt, wow. He's been playing pretty good. Simon Nemec scored a goal. I've been hard on him all season. Still not sold. But hey, if he's going to give you a goal, he might win us over, or at least win me over. And you're going against Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin today. And it seems like the Devils have Pittsburgh's number, but I caution you. You don't want to get too overconfident here, because these are kind of like trap games. Trap games. And, well, you know what? If the Devils win 4 in a row today, and I hope there's no letdown, because if there's a big letdown today, what happened against the Flyers, BJs, and Oilers, plus the 2 Mrs. Fields cookies wins, will really mean nothing. When we talk about creating the momentum, when we talk about having that snowball effect, where it starts off with 1 win, and you gain momentum, and a snowball going downhill, and starts to build and get bigger and bigger and bigger. You want the Devils to be confident down the stretch and going into the playoffs. You want the Devils, could they possibly catch up to the Carolina Hurricanes? There's still some work to be done, but it's sure not impossible. The math is still there. But they're going to need some help, but they got to win. AJ Visco says blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then, and Nemec still needs to go. Well, thank you, AJ Visco. Selected Boy says Crosby is still a great player. Yes, he is. Saw him at the Four Nations tournament during the finals. Still a very good player, and a very well-respected player around the league. All right, so I got to go to Max's spreadsheet, the Google Docs that he sent me. And really, it's an updated with the amount of points, games remaining that each team has in the East. Right now, Pittsburgh has 64 points total with 14 games remaining. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs unless they go on a massive run. Simply not happening. But right now, who's holding wild card 1 and wild card 2 are the Ottawa Senators, who the Devils will be playing on March 22nd, which I will be there. Shorts Guy will be there at American Whiskey on March 22nd. We got a surprise for you on March 22nd, by the way. But the Rangers right now have 70 points. Tied with Columbus, but Columbus has the tiebreaker. 69 points to Montreal Canadiens behind the BJs. And the Boston Bruins and Detroit Red Wings. And you just add the Islanders in there. 68 points, while the Islanders have 66. Philadelphia has 64. Pittsburgh has. But right now, the Devils have a chance to try to catch up to Carolina. Devils have 15 games remaining on the season. Carolina has 16. Carolina has 1 game in hand. They've already played each other. But you're really talking about 6 games here. But Carolina at the trade deadline made some moves. Did they really improve? I don't think so. But the Devils right now, if they keep on winning and get to 80 points, that will get things rolling, my friends. Right now, Washington Capitals leading the pack. 94 points, 16 games remaining. Florida Panthers, 85 points. Again, 16 games remaining. And the Carolina Hurricanes at 84. Toronto Maple Leafs, 81 points with 17 games remaining. Tampa Bay Lightning, 79 points, 17 games remaining. And again, like I said, New Jersey Devils, 78 points with 15 remaining. Now, how huge is that they won 3 in a row with 6 solid points? If they win tonight, they would have 8 solid points. They win in regulation, that is. 8 solid points. And they're actually striking it right now at the right time. At the right time, folks. And timing is everything. Wimpy says Mrs. Fields is watching. By the way, I ordered my cookie costume. I'll be wearing it on the 22nd. I will. I'll take pictures, too, for those that are attending our live podcast at American Whiskey on March 22nd. When the Devils take on the Ottawa Senators, which will be a great, I think it'll have a playoff feel. Ottawa Senators in the hunt right now. Yes, those Ottawa Senators, Brady Tkachuk and company. But right now, I want to get your predictions. Predictions. Give me your predictions right now. Devils are going to take on the Pittsburgh Penguins. I see a lot of cookie emojis. Wimpy says, yes, tickets for next Saturday. Can't skip it now. Heck no. I'm on the Mrs. Fields bandwagon, folks. Just like I was with Grimace. Mike Wasco says the same. I'll be there Saturday. I hope to see you at American Whiskey. SZ Otomba, I don't understand the Mrs. Fields. Look on social media, Google Mrs. Fields Devils, and you'll get it. Tom says 4-2 win. Mike Wasco says 3-1 Devils. Select the Boy says 4-2 Devils. Max says Meyer, Heischer, Nason, Palat, Mercer, Tatar, Sprong, Glass, Bratt. Cotter, Lazar, and Bastian. Tombo says, I'm running to the store to buy some Mrs. Fields just in case it's legit. It's totally legit. Mrs. Fields mania is gone absolutely out of control. Wimpy says 6-2 Devils. Brat goes hard today. Tom says he'll be there next Saturday. It's going to, yeah, and we're going to be rolling out the And Crew Brew 2.0. Yes, And Crew Brew 2.0, where we make winning memories together, one crew at a time. As what Vinny says when he's driving. And Crew Brew. Max says Markey should be in Eck. Well, I hope so. Love that Jacob Markstrom. But how about Jake Allen on Thursday? He was looking pretty good. Pretty good. Max says 4-2 Devils win. Tom says Mrs. Fields equals Grimace. Yeah, I should probably wear my Grimace costume as well. You got to have the good juju going into this matchup, against Ottawa Senators next Saturday. Looking forward to the game. Wimpy says Penn's goalies have chronically allowed the first shot against to go in. Keep an eye out on that. So basically what Wimpy's saying is the Devils will have a hot start. AJ Visco says 5-1 Devils, Glass with a goal against his former team. That would be great. Good stuff. Max says Allen's record's so bad, but the numbers are so good. Should have so many more wins with his efforts. Again, it's kind of like baseball. Some pitchers, they remember Jacob deGrom years ago, where had he gotten 4 runs of support each game, he would have had over 30 wins in that season. Instead, he had 10, because he just didn't get the run support. But even goalies, a lot of goalies don't get the scoring that they need. Remember goals for Corey in that campaign? Yes, Corey Schneider. All right, so here's my prediction. I'm predicting a 5-3 victory over the Pittsburgh Penguins. Devils win 4 in a row, and Cody Glass will have the first star of the game. All right, well, we'll be back for Devils After Dark after the game. Scotty, a Sirius XM Liquid Metal, and I will be recapping the game that was. I want to thank all those tuning in. Sorry that Vinny and Shorts Guy are on assignment today. Flying solo. They tried their best to come on, but flying solo today feels like a woo report in some ways. But just remember, go to letsgodevils.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Yes, please. Yes, please. All right, need a 4-game heater, break the curse, gain the ground. Yes, time to expand our comfort zone, folks. Expand our comfort zone. It's going to be a big game today. All going to get out of here. But I'll see you after the game on Devils After Dark. Till next time, let's go Devils.